But either way, the Call Me Crazy show.
Tucson, Arizona, the Call Me Crazy show here in Indio, California, man.
You see that? Call Me Crazy show. Call Me Crazy show. Call Me Crazy show. Call Me Crazy show. Call Me Crazy show.
My name is Ray Daniels. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I get so wasted on TV.
Call Me Crazy show. And I can't tell you what, Matt.
What up, Tucson, Arizona? This is the Call Me Crazy show, episode 196. 196. And anyways, this is a special episode because I'm 4 episodes away from 200. And for all you people out there from La La Land, I'm sure you guys are aware of it though. But when you reach your 200th episode, it's a big milestone in the show's career. I remember as a kid, I would see pictures like of Knots Landing. Remember that fucked up soap opera back in the 80s, Knots Landing in Dallas? I remember they would have a huge party and they would wheel out a cake in a 200th episode. And I remember they did that for like Family Ties, I believe. And all the 80s shows, they had their special 200 moment. And then recently I just saw George Lopez do that, wheel a cake into the set when he reached his 150th episode. Unfortunately, George Lopez's show was canceled right after that, so he never got to make it a 200. Maybe that's why he did that 150th, I think. But anyways, I'm excited at the fact that I'm going to be hitting 200, and I'm excited that it means hopefully I'll be able to hit 400. So in that case, we'll be looking at a 20-year anniversary of Call Me Crazy. And did I just say that out loud? Yes, I did. But anyways, was for the other day I was trying to remember for the life of me. I had an old elementary teacher. His name was Mr. Board. And I was at work a couple days ago, last week as a matter of fact. And I spent the whole day trying to remember. He had the special word that he would say in the beginning of every morning class. He would say something, and that would meant for the class to speak up about current events. And all that day last week, I couldn't remember. Then this morning, I remember waking up and it was in my head, just for the cause. And once I got that in my head this morning, be back.
No, keep going.
Okay.
I don't like to interrupt on Call Me Crazy usually. We did that in the early hazing years, but I've been making DVDs of old end of televisions. I'm up to the 10th one so far, and the episode title of the one I recorded last night was called For the Good of the Cause.
Oh my!
That was the night with me, you, David, and Fat Boy.
What a coinkity.
Yeah, I heard him say that just now. I'm like, what?
But yeah, for the good of the cause. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, it got me remembering that. I was like, maybe that's the original Call Me Crazy. Just for the cause, elementary back in 84 and 85. But anyways, I just want to say is I'm just glad to be hitting the 200 episode mark. Okay, back to the real world though. The war in Iraq still continues, and the death toll is now pushing 4,200. And I believe the wounded casualty mark is pushing 32,000, I believe, or over 30,000. Anyways, it's still going on, so I still say my prayer, and you guys should too, for all the armed services in Afghanistan, Iraq. God, they can use all the help. And if you can, and I know you can, and I've done so several times, and it wasn't much, but I donated some money to this cause for, through Blockbuster. You can donate money through Blockbuster to send used DVDs of movies out to the soldiers in Iraq. And I'm a huge DVD collector. I'm a huge movie fan. And when that came up at Blockbuster, I was quick to grab the chance to send some DVDs out there, cause that's they're doing a lot of work out there, and so God bless those soldiers. On a cool note about that, a friend of mine at work was bringing up the subject of Rambo again, and I don't know if I talked about Rambo in the early years, but Rambo earlier this year, Sylvester Stallone put a movie out, the fourth Rambo film. I loved it. I don't know if it was a nostalgia trip for me because I grew up watching them in the 80s. But anyways, so we got to talking about it and we had a discussion about it. And the point was, I told my coworker, I said, to tell you the truth, I used to think Full Metal Jacket, and Full Metal Jacket is still the definitive war movie up there with Oliver Stone Platoon and Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now. But Rambo, Sylvester Stallone's Rambo, the fourth one, wow. You know, if you haven't seen the new Rambo movie, check it out. There's some parts in the movie where at one point I was like, where the hell is John Rambo at? And it makes you realize it's not even a Rambo movie anymore. And if you've seen the making of the Rambo movie, check it out, because there's a documentary and special features there. And my buddy, my coworker, he said, that's pretty brutal. There's a scene in the new Rambo movie where the Burmese soldiers grab kids out of the woman's arms and throw them into a pit of fire. Brutal scene in Rambo, but yeah, a Burmese soldier grabs this kid off out of his mother's arm, and he ends up throwing that kid into a fire pit, you know, right in the front of the mother's face, and then the mother gets hacked to death. And then I was like, wow, that really can't be real. And then I saw the documentary in the making of the Rambo, and sure enough, that shit's real in Burma. So don't ever go to Burma. And so I told my buddy to check out the special feature. So hopefully he can check out the special feature and he'll tell me about it tomorrow. But yeah, Rambo movie, that fourth Rambo movie, check it out. And then here's the thing. Several of the other actors in the Rambo movie, they were able to give special screenings of the Rambo movie up in Iraq for the U.S. soldier, which I think is one of the coolest things ever. And anyways, Sylvester Stallone and everybody made it possible for them to get the first sneak previews, screening of the Rambo movie. And you know what those U.S. soldiers said? They said it's the most accurate movie in terms of carnage. And that's a compliment. And then what's even cooler about that, the cast and crew of the Rambo movie sent them autographed posters of the cast and crew of the Rambo movie, and to the U.S. soldier. And on the special feature in the DVD, there's a picture of these U.S. soldiers holding the Rambo movie poster that's autographed by the cast and crew, and they send a letter saying that they kiss the poster every day when they go out in the field because they don't know they'll come back. And Sylvester Stallone and the cast and crew of the movie told the U.S. soldiers serving in Iraq, you guys are the real Rambo. And man, that brought a tear to my eye, man, because you gotta give all those soldiers props, man. Especially now, it's summertime, they're pushing 120 degrees, I read. So, God bless those U.S. soldiers in Iraq. Okay, second thing I want to talk about, the election, the campaign. It's official, Hillary Clinton is out of the race. She conceded defeat. So now, come to two people, my friends, John McCain and Barack Obama. But that's okay, because I already called the election a couple of episodes back. So, you know, get ready for President McCain's administration to take over. You know, I'm saving myself the pain, guys. And I suggest that you guys do the same, because deep down in my heart, I want Barack Obama to win. You know, I want him to win the presidency. I want him to turn the country around. But you know what? I'm gonna play it safe and sorry and say, you know what? McCain won. So when McCain does win, then I'll be like, okay, I'm okay. Then the rest of the country will be like, oh, what happened? It's like, we're morons. And here's another thing. The stupid motorist, you see him, like last year, I watch the news all the time, any chance I get. Last year I saw this lady, I don't remember her name, even if she did. Even if I did, I wouldn't want to tell you because I'd be so embarrassed. But anyway, the lady, I guess she went around the sign saying, don't go into the water, there's blood in the water, you know. So she drove around the sign, she got into the water, right? And when they're rescuing her, the fire department and the ambulance, she had she was wearing a shirt with no bra, you know, she was a big lady, you know, she was wearing these shorts and slippers, and I was like, if you're gonna get stuck in the water, and you're not obey the laws and rules of the land and get in the water and endanger the lives of the rescuer by rescuing you, don't be stupid and wear slippers. Because when I saw the newscast of that, I think it was last year, you know, the helicopter is bringing the lady out of the water. She had some pink slippers and pajama bottom. You know, she had no bra and it's all wet. And I was like, how embarrassing. So save yourself a trouble. When in doubt, don't. So I gotta go. I got so much shit to do. I have people to see, things to do. Maybe we might be going back to Flagstaff, I guess. Hopefully the Vines. I know some people out there hate the Vines. As a coworker at my work, absolutely hate the Vines. So you know what? But that's okay because I absolutely hate White Stripes. No, I'm just kidding. Jack White might be talented, but it's just not my cup of tea. But anyways, what else is going on? Several days ago, I used to like Disturbed back in the early O's, I guess you would call it, back in the 2000s, and I still like them. But I didn't get their. They put an album out, I believe 04 or 03. It's the one right after the second album. But anyway, a couple weeks ago, I heard one song off of the new Disturbed album. My God, if you haven't heard it, pick it up. I think it's the best heavy metal album since it's called Indestructible by Disturbed, and it's the best heavy metal album since Master of Puppets. I swear to God, it's the best metal album. And another thing too I want to talk about is keep waiting for the HBO show Entourage. That should be coming up. Can't wait to see my guy Turtle, Vinny, E, Ari, and the most lovable of them all, Johnny Drama, who by the way is really me, you know. So if Kevin Dillon is Johnny Drama, then I'm Johnny Drama too. But I gotta go. I got so much stuff to do. Bye bye. But anyway, this is episode 196. Episode 200 is coming up 4 episodes from now. So and by the way, we're doing our production values has increased. So we are using new equipment. Tell me what you think. I hope you like it, cause I do. And hasta la vista, baby.